Anxiety is a word that gets tossed around negatively in our culture as if it's this villainous feeling. Oh my gosh, I have anxiety. I need something for my anxiety. I need a pill for my anxiety. It's anxiety that helps you to show up prepared for a test. It's anxiety that helps you show up for an interview. And it's anxiety that keeps you alert in a snowstorm while you're driving. Anxiety is here to help us, to protect us, not to hurt us. And in some cases, it's actually a superpower. Take a look.
Most people who suffer from anxiety feel like they're inadequate in some way. In reality, they are hyper-adequate. They are more than adequate. Anxiety is a superpower through the eyes of the CIA. I would take somebody with anxiety any day over somebody without anxiety, because anxiety keeps you alive. Anxiety keeps you sharp. Anxiety keeps you learning. It keeps you attentive. It's a good thing. CIA wants people that carry a certain level of anxiety, because when you carry anxiety, you're naturally paranoid, which means you have heightened observational skills.
So in case you didn't recognize him, that was Andrew Bustamante. He's an ex-CIA agent that says that the CIA actually looks for people with high anxiety, and rightfully so. Anxiety is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It keeps you alert when awareness is necessary for potential risk. Anxiety sharpens you when you need a slight boost of focus. Anxiety is that quiet fire that motivates you to take action. But anxiety becomes an issue when you can't put that fire out, when that alarm just won't go off. You keep scanning for danger, but there's no danger around you. That's when it's hyperactive. That's when it's a bad thing. Now, it's important to note that when you're having anxiety, it affects three parts of your brain. Number one, the amygdala. This is your alarm system, fight or flight reflex. The moment you feel uncertainty, your amygdala fires. It doesn't ask questions. It doesn't care about facts. It cares about survival. It sends your body into alert, heart racing, muscles tense, thoughts speed up. It's trying to keep you alive even when there's no threat at all. Number two, the insula. It's the physical sensation of fear. The insula is why anxiety feels physical. That tight chest, that stomach drop, that choking pressure in your throat. That's the insula turning emotional discomfort into body sensations. And number three, the prefrontal cortex. The logic goes offline. The logical part of your brain, the think clearly part, the part that says, it's fine, there's no real threat, you're safe. But when anxiety hits, your brain pulls resources away from your prefrontal cortex and dumps them into your emotional regions. And basically, it's blood flow leaving your prefrontal cortex, the logical part of your brain, the part that says everything's okay, and it's flowing to the amygdala and the insula part of your brain. Now, according to the science, there are 5 ways to counter bad anxiety. And now stay tuned for number 5 because that's my favorite. I like that one because you can use that one in a lot of different situations, especially for grounding. Number 1, the name it, tame it technique. Say out loud in your mind, I'm feeling anxiety. My brain is trying to protect me, but I'm safe. This simple labeling switches anxiety from your amygdala to your prefrontal cortex, and it reduces emotional intensity by up to 40%. You're not fighting the emotion, you're taking the steering wheel back. Number 2, the 4-second reset nervous system regulation. I'm gonna give it another name. I'm gonna call it the 4-2-6 technique because I like this one as well. And I've used it. And I don't think we use breathing as much as we should in our culture. I don't think enough of us even know about it or know how powerful our breathing and breath work actually is. So we're gonna call this one number 2, the 4-2-6 technique. That's breathe in for 4 seconds, hold it for 2, exhale for 6. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system and turns off the stress response. Longer exhale equals calm. Signals to the amygdala, stay down. Use this anytime anxiety spikes. Remember the 4-2-6 technique. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 2, breathe out for 6. Now, number 3, what's the real threat check? I like this one. What's the real threat check? What's the real threat check? Ask your brain, is this fear or is this imagination? This forces the prefrontal cortex to analyze the situation instead of letting the amygdala dominate. Number 4, the 90-second wave rule. Emotions last 90 seconds unless your thoughts refuel them. So when an anxiety hits, don't react, don't resist, don't judge. Just ride the wave. Let the chemical surge pass. Most anxiety fades within 1 or 2 minutes when you stop feeding it with catastrophic thoughts. And number 5, the anchor of the present grounding exercise. I don't know. That sounds complicated. We're going to call this one the 5-4-3-2-1 technique. I like this one. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique is anxiety lives in the future. Control lives in the present. This is a great way to get control and live in the present anytime. Anytime you're not living in the present, anytime your mind is wandering, anytime you're having anxiety, anytime you're having any type of emotion, even anger. I like this technique, the 5-4-3-2-1 technique, because it says, name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing you can taste. Your brain instantly shifts from imagining danger to observing reality. Remember, name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, and 2 things you can smell. 1 thing you can taste. Your brain instantly shifts from imagining danger to observing reality. So in closing, anxiety doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It means your brain is working too hard to protect you from the threats that don't exist. But once you understand the science, you can calm the storm. You're not weak. You're not broken. You're not too much. You just need the tools to take back your brain. Please consider liking and subscribing, and check out this next video. Take care.